The final season of Stranger Things is upon us. I know you've talked about this, but it's been such a journey. Why was now the right ending point, and how long have you known what the ending would be?
The end feels right because none of us wanted to overstay our welcome. And the truth is that really the main reason it feels right is I've had one North Star that I've followed since the day I read this pilot script from a couple of unknown twin brothers, which is I'm here to champion, support, and help the Duffer voice and vision. And they have known for a while where they wanted this to end. They didn't want to drag it out. They have no interest in repeating themselves or overstaying their storytelling welcome. And so, as you'll see when you see what I think is a magnificent Duffer finale episode, it is satisfying, it is deeply emotional, it explains a lot, which is not easy to do with so many characters that you also need to pay off. But somehow this season and the work of Matt and Ross achieves that.
I will say, I've seen the first 4 episodes. Right off the bat, we go back to that first episode ever of the show. A couple things. One is there a number one unanswered question that you are excited for fans to finally get closure on?
Yes, but I'm scared to tell you what it would be because then you might assume I'm giving you a reveal that would be a spoiler and then I'm in so much trouble. But
sure.
Yeah, there's so many unanswered questions, but thankfully we have creator showrunners who really care about satisfying the audience and not leaving core questions unanswered. Because shows that have done that, as we know, can leave us dissatisfied in a way we never forget. But a great ending, a great finale, that's also something we never forget.
Sure, yeah. And I mean, I'll ask you a sillier version of that question because there's some it's so funny because there's a lot of found family in the show, but there are some actual family members of characters that we literally have never seen or met, like Steve Harrington's parents.
This is true. This is true. I think that his parents make a brief appearance in the Broadway show for Shadow. And I'm not saying we're not going to see them in season 5. I'm neither confirming nor denying. But yeah, you want to talk about dangling chads? How about the dog? What was his name? Chester? Joyce Byers had a dog in season 1. I'm unclear if the Demogorgon ate him or if he was just forgotten and died of malnutrition. But somewhere that dog has an untold story. I want to say it was Chester. Trooper? I don't remember which, but people talk about justice for Bob, justice for Barb, justice for Eddie. How about justice for the season 1 dog?
Justice for the dog, but I think his name was Chester.
Yeah, I don't even give him the respect of remembering him his name.
It's like Tiger, the Brady Bunch dog. Just like, what happened to that dog? I also want to know, kind of unrelated, but as a someone who has been in a Taylor Swift music video, what is your favorite Life of a Showgirl song?
Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm literally, because I do have one, and I liked it so much that I texted all 4 of my daughters when I listened to it. And why it's acoustic, it's mellow. I found it moving.
Is it Eldest Daughter, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Oh, and why does the father of 4 daughters like that one? I guess I just answered my own question.
Yes, we love a girl dad. I also know, as a married to the Star Wars game, you're, I know.
Is that an Arabesh wedding tattoo?
It's the rebel symbol.
Fantastic.
Yes. But I know I think you said you're halfway through filming Starfighter. I'm sure a lot of people asked you about it, but that first photo made me so excited. It looks like a swashbuckling adventure. Is that accurate? And just how was your experience?
My experience is I genuinely feel like my 10-year-old self is on set with me every day. It's astonishing and it's complicated and thrilling every day. Ryan Gosling, we all know how brilliant he is, but he's an incredible creative partner. And to fill out the cast with other amazing actors like Mia and Matt and Amy and this discovery, this revelation of a young actor, this kid, Flynn Gray, it is it is more creatively satisfying than I dreamed it would be. And the shoot's going well, and as you know, we're a little over halfway done, and I'll be back on that set Monday morning.
Yes, I was like wondering why we hadn't talked in person.
It's a quick trip here, but you know what? 10 years of Stranger Things, I couldn't miss this farewell moment. It's meant so much to me.
I'm glad Matt Smith's in it too, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he like cast in Star Wars and then his role got cut or something?
I read those stories, and I subsequently got the straight reels on it from a few sources, and so for him too, he feels like, oh, destiny fulfilled.
Yes, I love that. These kids, I think I've all asked them as well. Like, they grew up on camera. Their childhood is documented throughout this show. So just on a more personal level, what has it been like for you watching them grow? But then did you also have that moment of like, oh, this really is kind of the graduating moment?
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer it in two ways. I've watched them grow up the way the world has, but I've also been front row to see them grow as creative professionals. And that's been incredible because as they've gotten better and more in control of their craft, we can feed them material that demands more of them. They were always special, but now they're special with command of their craft. So that's been a real gift to the storytelling, and season 5 really feeds them amazing material that they deliver on. But even today, like, we've all been in the same building doing press together, and when I sit next to these kids, young men, young women, what I'm remembering suddenly is the thousands of moments on set creating these storytelling moments that are now known and iconic throughout the world. But at one point, it was just us on set bringing a scene to life. And those memories are the thing that I will hold most dear to as I move into the future.
Do you have a favorite moment ever of the show?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll say certainly the Dear Billy episode, and the way that episode and that last 10 minutes, that episode hit global culture in that way. You know, I've had success, and I've had it even recently with Deadpool and Wolverine, but that was up there alongside any experience I've ever had, seeing something that I helped make land in such a resonant and global way. So that just will always be something that will mean the world to me. As far as something that that group hug at the quarry in season 1, after Mike, I mean, Finn was just remembering that he jumped off a cliff. Like, those bullies were so mean that he jumped off a cliff, which is insane storytelling. And then we not only got away with it, but that then it kind of coalesces in this group hug that is utterly unironic, utterly uncynical. But that's the heart of Stranger Things, is in the midst of all this loud, dark, genre-tinged storytelling, you can have these earnest, beautiful, warm-hearted moments, and that is my favorite stuff.
I have to tell you, because you were mentioning, you know, your girl dad. I am my parents' only child. My dad, I swear to God, watches Free Guy and Deadpool and Wolverine back and forth every day.
I love your father.
Every day.
I don't even need to know anything about him to tell you with sincerity, I love that man. Thanks, Dad.
He's the reason I got into Star Wars, you know?
Amazing. Well, I hope that I'm making a movie that you and your dad can go watch together and love.
I have to bring him to the premiere. It's, you know, it's my birthright.
I'll see you then, and you remind me then that we spoke about your pops, and I already love them.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Good seeing you.